I'm a stand for your health. I'm a stand for your mental well-being, your spiritual well-being. And that's what that's all about, is to be here together and to do this thing on the mat so that you can do so much stuff in your life off the mat. Because the power and the strength and the vitality and the freedom that you get inside the four corners of your mat, boom, it makes stuff happen like out there. Because it starts here and like it gets real when you get out off the mat. So we have 60 minutes together. So let's get right into this thing. Child's pose. Child's pose. And here, at the very beginning of your practice, we take the form of a child. We come to our mat with fresh eyes, with fresh ears, with a fresh intention, a renewed purpose perhaps. And I thought the piece from Melody Beattie's Journey to the Heart for today was appropriately titled, Relax. Too often out of sheer habit, we tighten up, tense up, and then approach life from that stance. When we have something to do, our automatic response may be to tense up, shoulders and neck strained, back bent, and cramped breathing shallow. But anything that needs to be done can be done better if we're relaxed. Learn to relax, program your body, each part of it, to let go and be at ease. And we do that when we come to our mat and we do our Ujjayi breath. And when the pose gets challenging, we see, can we stay? Can we be with the sweat that's running down behind our ear? Can we be with the thighs that are burning? Can we be with the hip opener? All of that we do here allows you to relax out in the other world. Begin your Ujjayi breathing. Turn on your inner heater. Full breath in for a count of 4. Full breath out for a count of 4. Press each and every finger pad into your mat and lift your elbows up off the earth. Pull your mat towards you. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Squeeze your forearms together to create that muscle energy. Even here in child's pose, you can cultivate the hugging in. That with your Ujjayi breath will create the tapas, the heat that allows for transformation. Breathe for your neighbor. Downward facing dog. Hands shoulder width distance apart, at least maybe a little bit wider. Stretch your fingers out wide. Ground down through your first finger and thumb knuckle. Soften your knees. Take a breath in, sigh it out, open mouth, make some noise. Again, breathe in, open mouth, noise out. Walk your feet to your hands, take ragdoll pose. Give your hips some space, feet hips width distance, clasp elbow with hand. Bend your knees. Press your sits bones up towards the sky as you hug your outer shins in. Let your head be heavy. Shake it yes. Shake it no. Come back to yes. And come up to standing with a long, straight spine. Hands at heart center. We'll begin this evening's practice with 3 ohms. Take a big breath in. Inhale, reach reach up, stretch long. Exhale, forward fold, empty out. Halfway lift, take a big breath in. Plant your hands on the mat and come to high plank. Pause for a hot second. Pull your belly button in, soften your elbows, chin out of your chest. Low plank, lower halfway down. Untuck your toes, upward facing dog. Big breath in. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky. 3 breaths. Yeah. Push the top of the mat away from you. Soften your knees. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Bend your knees, look to your thumbs, top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, press down, reach up, breathe. Exhale, forward fold, empty out. Halfway lift, breath in. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, untuck your toes, press all of your beautiful toenails down, breathe in. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky, 3 breaths. Root down, first finger and thumb knuckle. Press the mat away from you. Yeah, soften your knees. Breath in, breath out. One more breath in. Exhale, bring your knees low. Look to your thumbs, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Extended mountain, press down through your heels. See the wall behind you, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, empty out. Halfway lift, big breath in. Vinyasa flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, empty out. 3 breaths. So good. Breathe in. Exhale, bend your knees, fire up your legs, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Last sun A, press down, reach up, see the wall behind you, baby back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, press all toes down. Downward facing dog, hips high. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold. Chair pose, big toes touch, squeeze everything into center. Pit of the belly pulls in and up. Send your weight back into your heels. Spin your pinky fingers in towards one another, shoulders away from your ears. Take a breath in, sit 2 inches deeper. Take another breath in, forward fold, empty out. Halfway lift, breathe in, vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, breath. Downward facing dog, breath. Right foot steps forward, warrior 1. Step big, take up space, reach up, look between your hands. Sit deep into your front thigh, press your right knee towards the chakra wall. Pull back on your right hip to send your left hip forward, belly button in, bottom ribs in, breathe. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, big breath in. Downward facing dog, let that breath go. Left foot steps forward, warrior 1, big step. Press down, reach up. Track left knee towards left pinky toe, sit deep into your front thigh. Pull your bottom ribs in, send your gaze up between your hands, light up your fingertips. Breath. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, let it go. Bend your knees, look to your thumbs, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold. Chair pose, sit deep, squeeze and reach your fingers towards the sky. As you exhale, sit 2 inches deeper. Take a breath here. Forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, long spine, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, big breath in. Downward facing dog, let it go. Right foot, warrior one. Look up, reach up, breathe in, spark your fingers. Hands back to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Left side, warrior one. Big step, squeeze in, reach up, lift up. Spark your fingers. Hands back to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, take all the goodness in. Downward facing dog, create space. Take a breath in. Exhale it out, bend your knees, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, squeeze and sit. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in, vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, pull your heart to the fireplace, breathe. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Right foot forward, warrior one. Giant step. Squeeze in, reach up, lift up. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Left side, warrior one. Big step. Squeeze, reach, lift. Hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, let it go. Extend your right leg strong and straight. Flex your foot. Look back at your toes. Flex your foot, the other flex. Yes, press out through your heel. Dial your toes straight down, yes. Now bend your knees, stack your hips. Work to bring your right shoulder down to meet your left. Your right wants to pop up. Now come up onto the tippy toes of your left toes and flip your dog. Both feet come down to the earth. Reach your fingers towards the fireplace. Peel open, breathe. Side plank, right hand center of your mat. Press the knife's edge of your bottom foot down to fly your top foot even 2 inches. Flex your top foot. Look up, see your hand. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg strong and straight. Dial your toes straight down. Bend your knees, stack your hips. All the same work, other side. Get your left shoulder in line with your right. Press out through your heel. Flip your dog, both feet down. Press down through your heels. Reach your heart towards the sky. Where are your fingers pointing? Can you see them? Side plank, left hand center of your mat. Roll over. Flex your bottom foot. Lift your top hip. Yeah, pinky toe, weld it into the earth. Spark your top hand. Downward facing dog. Take a breath. Make some noise. Another breath. Make some more noise. Right foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Can you get your right hip in line with your right knee? So sit your pelvis low. Stack your back heel high over your toes. High over your toes. Send your back hamstring up towards the sky. Pull your bottom ribs in. Spin your pinky fingers in. Yeah, spark your hands. Cactus arms. Twist towards the chakra wall. Keep pressing your left hamstring towards the sky. Fire up your back foot. Heel up and over toes. Come back to center. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Flip your front palm. Reach up. Breathe in. Extended side angle, right side. Forearm to thigh. Fingers to earth. Stack front knee over front ankle. Go deep into your front thigh. Track your knee towards your right pinky toe. Take a big breath in. Stay for the exhale. Breath in. Hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Up dog, big breath in. Down dog, big breath out. Left foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Again, take a really, really, really long stance to stack your front knee over your front ankle. Pop your heel high up over your tippy toes. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Squeeze everything into center. Yeah, cactus your arms. Twist towards Nebraska. The more you squeeze in, the more you can press out your back heel, and your front heel presses into the earth. Come back to center. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse, breathe in, extended side angle, left side, forearm to thigh, fingers to earth. Keep pressing your front knee towards Nebraska. Yeah, towards your pinky toe, towards Nebraska. Take another breath. Stay for the exhale, so good. Breathe in, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank, upward facing dog. Breathe in, downward facing dog, hips high. Big breath in. Exhale it out. Bend your knees, look to your thumbs, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose. Squeeze in, sit deep. Hands to heart center, prayer twist towards the chakra wall. Can you sit your hips lower than your heart? And look down. Did your left knee creep out in front? Pull it back and squeeze in. Open your wings if that's there for you. Take a breath. Press the crown of your head towards the fireplace. As you exhale, twist. Forward fold. Let it go. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, chair pose. Hands to heart center. Prayer twist towards Nebraska. Right elbow, left knee. Sit low. Squeeze everything into center. Open your wings if that's there for you. If not, stay. Big breath. Big exhale. Big breath. Forward fold, let it go. Toe heel your feet, hips width distance apart. Grab your big toes with your first two fingers. Stomp your toes down into your fingers and bring your elbows wide out to the sides, out towards the edges of your mat. Yeah, wide elbows. Heavy head. Heavy head. Press your sits bones towards the sky as your head is heavy. Release your big toes. Take gorilla pose. Palms underneath your feet. Palms to toes. Forward fold. Toes, yeah, up to your wrist creases, all the way onto your hands. Yeah, take 2 steps back in your gorilla. Take 2 steps forward in your gorilla. Release your gorilla. Set up for crow pose. Hands underneath your shoulders, fingers spread wide. Knees really high on the backs of your triceps. All the way up to the backs of your triceps and your armpits. Squeeze into center. Squeeze knees in. Isometrically squeeze your forearms in. Toes squeeze in. Shoot it back to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Walk your feet to your hands at the front of your mat. Get your strap, set up your blocks so your blocks are close by at the front of your mat. And your strap is close. Root your left foot into the earth. Hug the skin to muscle to bone of your left leg. We don't need the strap now. We're going for eagle. Set your drishti out here. Find your spot on the wall and melt a hole in the wall with your gaze. Like you're an eagle looking for a fish in the lake. You've got your eye on it. Bring your right thigh up and over your left. Squeeze in. Intentional, deliberate gaze. Right arm up and under. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, with intention, switch sides. And come right into it. Set your gaze. Can you stay? Can you stay when it gets messy? Can you stay when it gets hot? Can you stay when everything in your head is telling you to run? Can you stay? Be with your breath. And switch sides. There are people you will encounter that will want to test you. They don't even know they're testing you. They're just mashing buttons, trying to see what the code is to make you go nuclear. Yeah, can you stay? Can you say, I will not take your bait. I will stay. Switch sides. Switch sides. Is in that nanosecond of we want to respond with all the nuclear arsenal that we have right there at our disposal. We have the skill from this to know that we have a momentary pause where we can focus on our breath and choose a different way of being. Come back to standing. Last one, right thigh up and over. We have choices. And this practice allows us to be closer to those choices instead of closer to a reaction. Come back to standing. Now take your strap. Standing leg raise. Put the strap around the toe ball mound of your right foot. Root your left foot down into the earth. Again, set your drishti. Find your spot that is not moving. Root your left toes down into the earth. Stretch them out on the mat. Hug skin to muscle to bone of your standing leg. Bring your right knee into your chest. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Bottom ribs in. Shoulder blades pulled together. Get tall right here. Kick your foot towards the fireplace. Pull your right shoulder back into its socket. Open your right leg out towards the chakra wall. A little, a lot, makes no difference. Extend your left arm. See your left thumb. Find your fall out. Find your wiggle. Find your wobble. Come back to center. Kick your foot towards the fireplace. Reach both hands towards the sky. Drop the strap. Ooh. Kick your foot. 3, 2, 1. Airplane pose. Kick that right foot strong back behind you. Arms back by your sides. Palms face down. Drop your right hip 2 inches. Lift your back foot 2 inches higher. Drop your right hip 1 more inch. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Left fingertips go down to that block that's right there for you. Stack your top hip up and over. Stomp down through your standing leg. Flex your back foot. Reach your fingers towards the sky. As you pull in, core, hands, and feet express out through hands and feet. Pull in and express out. Breathe. Breathe. Join both feet on the mat. And come up to standing with a long, straight spine. And take the strap around the left toe ball mound. And repeat the process. Root your right toes into the earth. Kick your left foot towards the fireplace. Pull your left shoulder back into its socket. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Be tall. Kick your left foot towards Nebraska. Extend your right arm towards the chakra wall. Can you shift your gaze? Shift your vision. Come back to center. Kick your foot high. Drop the strap. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Kick. 3, 2, 1. Airplane. Shoot that left leg back. Strong, strong. Drop your left hip 2 inches. Lift your back foot 1 inch. Drop your left hip 2 more inches. Yes, keep pressing your back heel high. Hands to heart center, half moon, right hand down to the earth, stomp down, stack up and open. Keep flexing your back foot, lift it high as you root down through your right toes. Take a big breath in, press out through your hands and feet. One more breath here. Join both feet on the mat. And come up to stand. Loop the strap around your right ankle. Dancer pose with a strap around your right ankle. Set your drishti, set your gaze. Root your left toes into the earth. Hug skin to muscle to bone on standing legs. Soft knee. Soft knee. Yeah, take the strap in both hands up above your head. Press your fist towards where the wall meets the ceiling. Wake up your right toes. Is your right pinky toe along for the ride, or is it alive? Kick it towards the sky. Press your fist towards the ceiling. Pull in as you press out. And switch sides. Switch sides. And be intentional about creating the physical foundation of the pose. You know where to go. Go there. Wake up your left pinky toe. Press your fist towards the wall. Pull in and press out. And switch sides. Switch sides. And come right into it. You have the invitation. It's right there in your hands. Go for it, yogis. There's no time like the present, right? Press your heel towards the ceiling. Put your foot on the sky. Come back to standing. Release the strap. Set it down off to the side. Oh, other side. I got to get even. Thank you. Keeping me on track. I always forget the doubles. I always forget. I got the double eagle. I remembered that one. Press your heel towards the sky. Pull in and press out. Pull in and press out. 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 Come back to standing. Yeah. Now you can drop the strap. Drop the strap. Tree pose. Tree pose. Right foot into left ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Equal pressure. Press into midline. Press into your foot with your leg. Press into your leg with your foot. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Stand tall. Spread your branches when you're ready. Yeah, look up, see the ceiling, see the wall behind you. Find your fallout. Find where you wobble. Pull in and lift up. Lift your heart towards the heavens. Look back. And switch sides. Foot, leg, leg, foot. Heart lifting. Branches spreading. Radiating energy out into the universe right here from your heart. Lift up and out. Hands back to heart center. Join both feet on the mat. Take a breath in. Let it go. Make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, extended mountain. Reach up, look up. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold, empty out. Halfway lift, breath in. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Press down, lift up, reach up, breathe in. Open up to warrior two, exhale. Flip your front palm, reverse. Straighten your front leg. Soft knee, come into triangle. Reach your right fingers towards the fireplace. Bring your fingertips to the brick on the outside of your right ankle. Stack your shoulders. Root down through your back pinky toe, the knife's edge of your back foot. Spin your right lung under. Yeah, left lung up. Big breath here. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Up dog, full breath in. Down dog, full breath out. Left side, warrior one, big step. Press down, reach up, lift up. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse, breathe in. Straighten your front leg, soft knee, triangle. Left fingertips to a brick, stack your shoulders. Left lung under, right lung up. Big breath in, big breath out. Breathe in, vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Full breath in, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Shift your weight forward into a high plank, lower down on a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place one ear to the earth, bring your arms back by your sides, palms facing the mat. Palms grounding on the mat. With the strength of your back body, locust pose. Pull the pit of your belly in, press your pubic bone down, rise up, fly, hands, heart, feet. Stay here, let your breath go. Get 2 inches higher, breathe in. Stay, let your breath go. Breathe in, rise high. Lower all the way down. 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Locust pose, second set. Press down with your pubic bone, rise up, fly. Let your breath go. Get 2 inches higher, breathe in. Stay, let your breath go. Breath in, rise up. Lower all the way down. Breath in. Let it go. Floor bow. Bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles. Flex your feet strong. Bring your knees into hips width distance if you went wide to make the grip. Press your thighs into the mat. Press your thighs, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, release your grip. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. And floor bow, second set. Rise up, flex your feet. Squeeze in, squeeze, squeeze in. Squeeze my legs, squeeze. Yeah, 5, keep breathing. 4, 3, soften your forehead. 2, 1, release, windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Big breath in. Let it go. Extend your legs out long on the mat. Hands on your mat, back by your bottom ribs. Yeah, squeeze your elbows in towards center, but give your elbows a little space. Bring your hands a little bit wider. Like once you found your bottom ribs, then bring your pinkies out to the edges of your mat. Upward facing dog. Press all of your toes down. Lift your thighs, lift your knees, lift your heart towards the fireplace. Soften your elbows. 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Come down to your knees. Set up for camel pose. So camel pose, you can take the brick in between your thighs if you would like to squeeze the brick. Stack your toes, stack your heels, tuck your toes, stack your heels, or untuck your toes. Stack your hips over your knees. Again, drishti set. Pull belly button in, bottom ribs in, lift your breastbone towards the sky. Maybe you reach back and grab a heel. Keep lifting from your breastbone, soften your forehead. 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly come out of camel the same way that you went into it. Untuck your toes, sit back on your heels, breath in, breath out. Camel, second set. Toes tucked or untucked. Root your knees down into the earth. Press your hips towards the fireplace. Lift your heart towards the sky. Soften your forehead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out of camel. Untuck your toes, sit back on your heels. Take a breath in. Let it go. Make your way onto your back. It's time for bridge pose. Knees bent. Heels where you can touch them with your middle fingers. Which way you face makes no difference. Set up the distance of your bridge. Can you graze your heels with your middle fingers? Bring your knees and feet hips width distance apart. Yeah, a little bit closer in. Yeah. Reach both arms straight up towards the sky. Pull your shoulders back into their sockets. Feel the contact. Maybe you haven't done that in a while. Feel your shoulder blades contact the earth. Now bend your elbows. Press your triceps and your elbows down right alongside your ribs. Lift your hips towards the sky. You can stay here or you can clasp your hands underneath the small of your back and walk your shoulders underneath you. So you could not see your arms. If there was a bird flying over, you couldn't see that you had any arms. If you've chosen that, press your fist into the earth as you lift your hips up towards the sky. Kick your right foot towards the ceiling. Press out your heel. Bring your right foot back down, switch sides. Lift your left foot towards the sky. Bring it back down to the earth. Lower down, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath in. Let it go. Number 2, bridge. You know where to go. We were just there. Or wheel. If wheel is in your practice, bring your hands on either sides of your ears. Same distance. Heels stay right where they are. Press down through hands, down through heels. Rise up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down with control. Take a breath in. Empty out. And again, rise up, bridge or wheel, yogi. It's your choice. It's your Tuesday. What will it be? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Breath in. Breath out. Last one right here. Bridge or wheel. Rise up into your choice. Rise up. Once everyone is up, I can start counting. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. It's a community effort. Take Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. Bring your left hand to your heart. Left hand to your rib cage. Right hand to your belly. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your breath. Feel the sweat making its way through your hair. It's so good for you. What you're doing is good work. It's good medicine for the body, mind, and soul. Take happy baby. Bend your knees, flex your feet, grab the pinky toe edges of your feet with your hands. Kick your feet towards the sky as you press your tailbone into the earth. Press the back of your head into the earth. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Give them a big squeeze. Maybe rock from side to side, rock front to back. Place your hands underneath your tailbone. Extend both legs high towards the sky. Let's come right into it. Scissor legs. Flex your feet. Lower your right foot down to 2 inches up off the earth and then switch. 20, 19, 18. Press out through your heels. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs back up. Hands stay where they are. Press out through your heels. Lower your feet 30 degrees. Then another 30 degrees. Take a breath here. 2 inches up off the earth. Look up, see your toes. Breathe. Bring your legs back up. Lower down 30. Then another 30. 2 inches, see your toes. Bring your legs back up. Lower down 30. One more 30. 2 inches, see your toes. Bring your legs back up. Hug your knees into your chest. Give them a big squeeze. Yeah, take a breath. Let it go. Rock yourself up to a high boat. High boat. Yeah, maybe your fingertips are behind your knees. Maybe your feet are flexed. Maybe your toes are pointed. Lift your heart to where the wall meets the ceiling. Low boat. High boat. Low boat. High boat, pull it up. Low boat, lower down. Last one, high boat. Lower all the way down. Taking a full body stretch right here. Yeah, boat's a thing. Boat's a thing. I took a class where they started us out in core, and I was like, what? Yeah, taking a full stretch. It was so good. It was so good. Let me tell you, so good. The things that are so good for us are the things that we really don't want to do, right? Right. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Extend your right leg strong and straight towards the ceiling. Toes point down. Yes. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Half pigeon. Bring your right knee to your right wrist and see if you can stack your front toe bones. Be more interested in stacking your front toe bones, so your big toe stacked right and up and over your pinky toe, more so than your front shin being parallel to the whatever. Stack your toe bones. Maybe you take a brick underneath your buttock to get there. Maybe you do reclined pigeon. So bring your right shin up, bring your right shin in a figure 4. Yeah, move this arm. Yes, yes. Flex both feet. Bring your head to the earth. Let your head be heavy. Bend this knee more. Press your right elbow into your right thigh. Yeah, feel that in your right hip flexor. Yeah, keep pressing. Everyone else, yeah, make your way to sleeping pigeon. You know where to go. Keep flexing your feet if you're in reclined half pigeon. Keep flexing your feet. And switch sides. However you get there. If you want to take some hip circles, if you want to take some knee circles, it is your body, it is your choice. Your body, your choice. And then half pigeon left side, all the same action. Stack those front toe bones, place a block underneath your buttock. Really root that left pinky toe knife's edge into the earth. And then sleeping pigeon when you're ready. Downward facing dog. Come down to your knees and then down to a seat. Seated single leg extension. Extend your right leg long. Bring your left foot to your right inner thigh. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Turn your belly button towards your right pinky toe. Reach your fingers towards your foot. If they reach, great. If not, claw your fingers into the earth. Keep lifting your breastbone towards the front wall. Yes. Dig your fingers into the mat. Feel that in your right hamstring. Actively pull your right heel into and back towards your body. And then switch sides. Right foot into left inner thigh. Spin belly button towards pinky toe. Keep lifting your heart, engaging, integrating your shoulders onto your back for a long spine. Seated double leg extension. Extend both legs long. Clear the flesh away from your sits bones, root down. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Hinge at your hips. Reach your fingers towards your toes. Same action. Dig your heels in. Long spine. Big breath here. Let it go. Reverse tabletop. Bring your hands back by your hips. Bend your knees. Place your feet firmly into the earth. Lift your hips towards the sky. 3, 2, 1. Bring your bottom down to the earth. Place your hands underneath your tailbone. Make your way into fish pose. Bring your forearms onto the earth. Extend your feet out long. Lift your breastbone towards the sky. Let your head lean back like in camel. It's like a fishy camel. Take a breath here. Let it go. You just saw a hybrid animal, didn't you? I just made that up. Come out of fish pose and set up for an inversion practice of your choice. Inversion practice for this evening could be brick underneath your tailbone for waterfall pose. If you have a headstand practice away from the wall, do it at the back of your mat so you can roll out. If you would like to do headstand at the wall, we have space. We have neighbors that will make space for you. Yogi's choice. We have 2 minutes. So choose quickly. So you can get all the juicy goodness out of your inversion. Humidity. It's good for your skin.
Yeah.
Yep, I was in San Jose. Everybody's a lizard out there. They're all peeling alligators. We have way better skin here in Tampa. Take 5 more breaths wherever you are. If you're in shoulder stand, take plow pose. Bring your toes down to the earth. And from plow pose, take deaf man's pose. Bring your knees by your ears. Yeah, keep your gaze up towards the ceiling. Keep your neck straight. To roll out of deaf man's pose, yes, with control, pull your belly button in. Send your eyes straight towards the sky. Do not turn your head. Make your way onto your back. Yeah, if you're not already there. Taking a full body stretch. Reach your fingers, reach your toes. What do? We get big and take up space. Yes, this body you inhabit, it's designed to be big and take up space. It feels so good to spread your arms, spread your feet. Yes. Hug your right knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze. Give it a hug like you like your right knee. Supine twist. Left hand takes right knee. Yeah, right arm comes out like a wing. See your right thumb. Let gravity do the work here. to center. Switch sides, bring your left knee in, give it a squeeze. And supine twist opposite way. Come back to center. Take Supta Baddha Konasana. Place the soles of your feet onto one another. Let your knees be wide. Let gravity bring your knees to the ground. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And this magic that you can feel right here underneath your fingertips, the magic of your breath, nobody else's breath, the magic of your heart beating, nobody else's heart beating. That's your special juju. Nobody else, yours. Bring your legs out long on your mat. Find the corners of your mat with your heels. Let your feet be wide. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms facing up. Receive the gift that you created for yourself. You didn't know that it was arts and crafts. You created a gift for yourself of the energy that you kicked up, that you found, the sweat that you had that you didn't know that you had, the vitality that you didn't know you had. Receive the gift right here. Fingers and toes. Slowly bend your knees, roll to your favorite side, cradle your head and your arms. Use your bottom arm as a pillow. take in a huge breath. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, let it go. I thank you for coming to your mat. I thank you for you making the choice to make yourself a priority, for carving out this time for you. Slowly press yourself up to seated at the top of your mat. Hands at heart center, eyes closed, thumbs pressing into breastbone. Sit tall. We'll close this evening's practice with 3 ohms. To the space between your eyebrows, touch in. And together we bow and say namaste. Namaste. Give yourself a hand.